Perspective is what processes everything into your reality. You create the world you live in. What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. First episode is finally here. So if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe right now. Super early, as you can see, my hair's like crazy. So we finna like straighten up, get ready, and kind of show y'all like my morning routine, how I wake up. What you talking? I got my tea for the day. I normally go to Natty Nutrition, but it's just a Herbalife shop. If you know about them, it's just like herbal teas packed full of like loaded energy. So if you want to wake up and like get some energy, some natural energy, I definitely like recommend. But if you do drink a tea, make sure like you take a lot of water, drink a lot of water, because it can kind of dehydrate you just with a few things they have in there for like thermogenics. So what a thermogenic is, it's just something to heat up your body to burn fat inside. So yeah, but we're on the way to the park. But I was just thinking, what do you guys want to see? Like, let me know what you guys want to see. Drop it in the comments right now. I can do anything. I can do vlogs. Of course, I'm gonna be doing this for sure on my main channel, which is just gonna be episodes of life gems, but kind of like a mix in between like a short vlog and like a life gem. So, you know, we're gonna be talking about perspective today. So it's gonna be really great. I hope you stay tuned for it. Hope it changes your perspective so you can move more divine, more you know, in your energy, you know, for your purpose, for your path. It's gonna be a blessing. But drop what you want to see. I can do mukbangs where we can talk and I can eat. I can do, you know, I can travel, do like travel vlogs for you. Just let me know what you want to see. I can stream. I have a nice setup at home, so if you want to see me stream, let me know that. Show y'all some of the views, and yeah, we're gonna do some running here. We're gonna hit the gym shortly after, so yeah, just stay tuned. grass is super wet today, super moist. Probably not gonna stay out here too long. Just kind of get the blood flowing, kind of connect with nature, get grounded. We're gonna do a bunch of more stretching at the gym. But a little fun fact, I played soccer my last year of high school, and I always was fast, so I got the hang of it early on. I was an athlete all around. I did football, baseball, basketball, I did everything. But I actually scored a hat trick one game, so man, your boy was decent. Oh yeah, if you're in the area too, I'm gonna be doing personal training, so if you wanna connect with me and kind of get your body right as far as eating, physical, all the way around, you know, I'll put together you a plan. Or if you just want me to do it from here to where you're at right now, we'll figure out, you know, the best routine for you. And yeah, we'll get you right. We'll get you strong, you know, so I'm bullshitting. Let me go get out. I love connecting with nature. Just so peaceful. I don't want to sit in the grass, it's wet, but just so peaceful. Just keep you grounded for real. Let me scoop. It just lets you know that, you know, you have to slow down and speed up. You know, you're going at life 100 miles per hour, you know, and you're in your own lane. You know, so you missing blessings along the road. You missing blessings along the road. You merging into other people's lanes. You know, you ever seen that driver that just can't drive the speed limit? Like, they gotta go fast all the time, cut in front of somebody just to get the second early. You're risking your life for what? You know, a second? You know what I mean? Because in the end of the day, you don't get anything in the end. So it's like, man, just slow down and speed up. Take it day by day. Put one foot in front of the other. Do what you have to do today. You know, tomorrow's gonna work itself out. What's in the past is gone. What's in the past can't come back. You know, if you respect yourself, if you have self-respect, you can't bring that back, you know, in your future. Start doing good. You know, you have to find balance. You have to find self-respect, and just know that you have a purpose for your life. Wake up every day, know that purpose, and go get it, man. Hey, but if you play any sports, let me know in the comments right now. Drop what sports you played. Let me know, like, your best moment you achieved, you know, in that sport you played, whether it's football, basketball. You know, if you did cheer, tell me like the best moments you had with your team that you remember. I can kind of talk about my best moment and my worst moment. I'll say my last race. It was a home event, so we hosted regionals, which is, if you don't know, you have to qualify for a district, then you run that district, and then you have to qualify for regionals, and then state. So it was kind of like my best moment, but you know, a sad moment as well. It was my last race, and I was on a 4x4 with, you know, a few of my friends. We had a young buck, Braylon, super cold. Bro came in running, you know, faster than me almost as a freshman. So super talented. He started off the 4x4 and he blew it. I'm on your ass, Braylon. He didn't blow it. He actually split faster than some of the other teammates, but expected out of him was like a 48, which he ran like a 48 out his open, but he probably was in so many events he was tired. I think he split like a 52 or something. By the time I get the baton, we already like in 6th. You have to be number 3 to qualify. So I just remember me getting out. I'm knowing in my head, like, we have to be number 3. We have to be number 3. So I'm running, full speed, I'm running. I end up passing somebody on the back straight and then go around the curve and end up like almost passing somebody else. So I move us like, you know, tied for 4th or tied for 3rd, I can't remember. And then I give it to Stucky at the time. If you know Stucky, Will, Stucky's a character, man. Funny dude, even funnier when he runs. It's like 6'3", so 6'2", so he run like a chicken. Especially when he tired, like he can't keep his composure when he tired. So hand it to Stucky, he gets out, he tries to go catch somebody right away. Goes down the back straight and he's just running. He's getting tired, he goes into the curve. All you see is the chicken. Just chicken running. I'm like, oh shit, Stucky tired. So he goes around the curve, basically dies. We end up losing the race. Not dies literally, but like all this wind is out and he, you know, can't keep his composure. We end up losing. Split like my fastest, probably was like a 48 that race. It was my last race, so it was kind of like, you know, I did my best, but it wasn't enough. You know what I mean? As a team effort for sure. We was dealing with a lot, you know. We had coaches leaving. We grew up in like a low poverty area, so it's like we got people that's in and out, you know, that's talented but can't really find a path as far as like influences in the community, you know, at a young age. So, you know, we had people influence, end up quitting, some really great runners. And yeah, so that was probably my best event. I had a lot of fun times though, a lot of great events. I can name probably 10 other ones for you right now, but for sake of the video, I'm already 13 minutes in just running. So tell me about your favorite moment, drop it in the comments. I would love to hear about it. You know, I'm gonna be checking all the comments, replying to you guys. So just let me know your favorite moment. Yeah, but we finna wrap it up here and I'll see y'all at the gym. Yo. So we back at the crib. I'm kind of in a time crunch. Let me fix this a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of in a time crunch. I got to be an hour out away here shortly for a tattoo session. I got a tap out session, so we getting some stuff done to my leg. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna put that in the video as well. But perspective. This is what we all came to see, right? So why it's important to have the right perspective. Perspective is what processes everything into your reality. You create the world you live in. Nobody is in the wrong or has done anything to you. And a lot of us live in a victim mindset, a state to where we look at things and blame others, get into it with somebody and typically blame them, you know. And sometimes people can be in the wrong in those situations, but it's not necessarily just fully their fault. You know, a lot of things are miscommunication and having the right perspective. Sometimes you just won't get along with everybody day by day. You know what I mean? And that's important that you communicate. Just express yourself so people can understand what happened in that situation to better understand how to move forward in your relationship, right? So you don't want to get in a conflict with, you know, someone you love and just not fix it. Distance yourself. That's unhealthy. You need to communicate, and having the right perspective in that sense will help you do that. But it's everything. If you see the world in a bad way, then you'll walk in the room and see everything in a bad way. You know, you will see everybody's flaws. You will look at people like, oh, they don't like you. And you will look for a reason for that. And that's not healthy. And it can cause like a lot of self-sabotaging. So, you know, you want to definitely walk in every room and be happy. See the good in people. See the good in the world. It has a lot of bad in the world, but it has a lot of good as well. Talk to someone and you can see 10 bad things, or you can see, you know, 10 good things. The person is going to treat you basically how you want them to treat you. You set the bar. If you treat yourself with respect, other people will treat you with respect. If you treat people with love, other people will treat you with love. You know what I mean? You have to get out of that box that you're in and see the world in a beautiful way, you know, to be treated beautifully. So, you know, if you're being treated badly right now, first of all, analyze it. See exactly what it is. Are you really being treated badly, or are you being sensitive? You know, because truth hurts, and if you're sensitive, you won't be able to grow. So one thing for sure, you can't be sensitive, and you have to take accountability for your own actions, your own behavior, to be able to grow. Start there. You know, analyze yourself. See what you do wrong. Everything is self. You know what I mean? Once you start looking at people like, oh, they do this wrong. Oh, they did that wrong. Oh, they did that wrong. Then you don't fix nothing within. So now you're going to have a problem with everyone. And now you're going to be defeated. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to understand why you can't get along with people. Fix that mindset. Fix that perspective. Get rid of the bad seeds. Everything from social media to smoking, bad habits, to good habits is a seed. You're like a tree. You have roots, and you grow based off of what you feed yourself. So if you feed yourself bullshit, and excuse my French, you're gonna grow down. If you feed yourself positivity, you're gonna grow up. You're gonna produce life. You're gonna produce energy. So when people see you, they're gonna love to be around you. They're gonna love to talk to you. They're gonna love to conversate with you. You know what I mean? So plant the right seeds in your life. Read books. Replace that with watching social media. This is your life. If you're watching everybody's life, then you're not growing in your life. And everyone has purpose. You might wake up
and just feel lost. And that's a bad feeling, especially for someone who wants to be somebody. Be somebody, man. Wake up. Tell yourself you're beautiful. You know, you are a product of your thoughts. So if you have negative thoughts, if you self-sabotage, you're going to be insecure. You're going to lead to being sensitive. You're going to have depression. You're going to, have social anxiety. You're not going to be able to deal with problems. But if you tell yourself you're strong, you're beautiful, you are a leader, then you're going to lead with that mentality and that perspective. So it's important that you process those type of emotions, those type of thoughts into your reality to create the person you're being. You ever heard somebody like say, man, that person wants to be somebody? Like they just want to be somebody. You know what I mean? Or you might hear them say it in a positive way, like he's going to be somebody. Be somebody. It's an illusion to think I can't do this because they're going to think, I'm different. You're different. We all have different ways we talk, different ways we speak, different paths that God put in our life. So you're different. Embrace your different so you can embrace your journey, embrace your path, and have love for that, man. You have to have love and being somebody, somebody to the world, being different from everyone around you. If you're all the same, then you're just a clone. You're a product of what the world has made and structured you around. So wake up, be somebody. Have the perspective of, I want what's best for my life, and I'm going to create that. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and I'm going to lead with the right perspective. My perspective wasn't all great. I came a long way this year, and I still have a long way to go. I dealt with mental health, depression, social anxiety at times. And it's from just trying things and wanting to fit in. You know what I mean? When you try things, you have to embrace that in the sense that, I'm doing this for me. So once you start doing, your purpose for other people, then you put the power in their hands to control you. So if they say they don't like it, now you're in your feelings. If they say, this or that, now you're taking that all the way in and putting that into your core to where it doesn't need to be. Do it for yourself. Wake up for yourself. Do it for your family. Stop being selfish. A lot of the times I was selfish this year. I was selfish growing up. I went through a low phase recently. If you know me, I did music for a short term, and it just affected my spirit a little bit because I influenced people in some wrong ways. I made some violent music, and that influenced my community in some wrong ways. And as a leader, I didn't want to do that. Only having music at the time, taking music fully, I didn't really understand, why I was feeling down, depressed when I was chasing my purpose. And it was because I was doing it for people. I got into a low point. I got depressed. I started looking at myself like I'm the problem. I'm the problem in everybody's situation. If somebody said something negative, I automatically thought it was about me. And I just had no room for growth because I projected everything outside in and not inside out. So I had to really analyze myself. I was a heavy smoker at the time. I stopped smoking. I got rid of bad habits. I analyzed smoking. What does smoking do to you? You're gonna eat everything. You're gonna spend more money. You're gonna suppress your emotions. You're not gonna deal with them. You know what I'm saying? So as someone who's a leader, you have to take accountability and know that this is not for me, and I wanna do what's best for my life. It doesn't have any great benefits, and I don't want that in my life anymore. So that's the path I chose. I started reading. It's a book called The Map of Consciousness by David Hawkins. I'm gonna drop it in the description. It really helped me just sit down, slow my mind down, and analyze how the mind works. I meditate. I do all kinds of things now that help benefit me in positive ways, because the answers you're looking for are inside and not outside. I stopped doing music. If it wasn't feeding me in the right way, or I didn't know how to balance it, I cut it out of my life. Once I figure out a balance to where I can say that, hey, I'm influencing people in a great way, hey, I feel good doing this, then I'll go back to music. But as far as my faith and what I believe in my community, I gave up a purpose to be able to stay me. You know what I mean? Stay authentic, you know? So I lost myself on that journey. I had to change my perspective. I took a lot of accountability time. You know, analyze yourself. Your mind is powerful. That's why you want to slow it down, because it's racing. It's racing. It's racing. Especially when you're going through something or you're going against yourself, it's going to race. It's going to race to you that truth. And it's easier to, you know, do things or bad habits, coping in bad ways, to be able to fill those holes, you know, fill those gaps to where I feel like I'm comfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to be who you are. That's important, you know. How can you affect the world in a positive way? How can you affect yourself in a positive way? You're gonna be 30, you're gonna be 40, you're gonna be just like your uncles who saying, man, I wish I should have did that. Because your mind is slowed down enough to show that your biggest regrets are going against yourself, being somebody you're not, years and years, going out partying, going out to clubs daily, you know what I mean, going out and just being more accessible to the world than to yourself, you know. And you have to be 100% accessible to you. You know, you are beautiful. You're too beautiful to be hurt. You know, I done met so many people that have been hurt and just been torn down, and I had to uplift them and pick them back up, just show them that they're beautiful, because they are. I have a conversation with someone who doesn't know their worth, and it kind of frustrates me, but I've been there, so I understand exactly what they're going through. Understand what you want in life. Have faith. You know what I mean? I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what culture you are. Have some type of faith. You know, believe in God. Know that God has your back. You know, most of the religions are tied to one God anyway. And, you know, they put out cultures and religions to separate us. You know, so me personally, I'm Christian based, but I study all type of cultures, and, you know, I converse with people that's all type of religions, because I know that God wants me to communicate and be open-minded, you know. So a lot of times we separate by not being open-minded. You should be able to communicate with people outside of your religion. You shouldn't be in a box. You know, even if you're in a political standpoint, you shouldn't put yourself in a box because you're for one party. You know, if you don't understand somebody, you can never love them. And how you understand somebody is communication. And a lot of people lack communication these days. Coco, I don't know if you're watching this, but I have a beautiful friend. Really enjoy her company. We had a conversation, and, you know, we had just kind of gotten to it just a little bit. I wouldn't even say it's an argument, because we didn't disrespect each other. But we got into it just a little bit, and we just communicated to the point to where we could see eye to eye. You shouldn't be in a place where you shut yourself out because you believe in something. That's not healthy. You have to communicate. You have to show importance and being there for the people you love, because that's all that matters. Right or wrong is just in air. I try to understand everybody now. And if you want me to get into more details on anything I talked about, drop it down below. I'm kind of in the time crunch. I'm actually running late doing this video, so if you're watching it, man, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share some feedback. I'm looking forward to communicating with you guys and sharing more about my journey, my path. If you want me to talk more into, you know, the low path I went through, or more about my purpose, my healing journey, or, you know, my spirituality, my faith, more about my life, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Whatever topic gets the most likes, I'll do that next. But to close out, you create the world you live in. Don't care about what nobody has to say. Rock out, be a loving person, have a great heart, be pure, have your own opinion. The joke is not funny, don't laugh. You know, you can't reach the finish line in a day, and life is a journey. Do the best you can in your situation until, you know, God blesses you in your next walk in your life. If you liked it, like I said, give me a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. I can only do this with you guys, you know, so if you want more content, definitely support me, you know, and I'll always be here to support you guys. And I'd love to see you guys, you know, elevating your journey as well. Love, I'm out.